Like, it's been a minute since I've done a map, so this is not,
okay, guys,
you know, need a little bit of practice.
You need to spread stuff out a little more.
Yeah, you need to spread stuff out. But, well, most of my maps look something like this. Everybody has their own system as far as maps go. But, like, I mean, if you read, like, I know everything about everybody on every one of those streets. I know all their names, what grades their kids in, what they drive, you know, what time they're going to be home at. Like, I know everything. And then I highlight, after I talk to a mom, I highlight that name. So that when I get to that door, I can be like, I was just, like, you know, when I come back for gravy, I can remember really quickly everybody on that street that I talked to. And then I'll use that name at the door. Does that make sense? Yeah. But I'm going to show you guys exactly, you know, how I do this. Some important points. If you want to write down eye contact, okay? You guys are going to go out there and complain about, oh, my territory just has old people, and, you know, like, that is such a common complaint. It's because you're not good enough at this. Like, if you followed me the other day, my territory was filled with old people. Like, I would get on a street and they would like tell me every single person on the street, there'd be like one other family. And if you didn't know how to get good pre-approach, you'd be going door to door to door, wasting your freaking time, not being able to get 5 contacts an hour because, I mean, every 2 hours, because you're not getting enough information. So that is normal and it's okay, and that's what we're going to teach you in. But know when you guys are complaining about that stuff, there's a way to find a way other than just complaining about your territory. Territory does not make a difference. Does that make sense? Okay. But, yeah. The confidence thing, like, you know, I look somebody right in the eye when I ask, like, a direct question. Like, never look away. It's like, you know, every single time, like, I'll look away to, like, point down the street, but then I come right back to them and, like, stare, like, look right in their eyes to give confidence. Like, you're supposed to be, this is normal to give me this information. Does that make sense? But, okay. Yeah, so I'll go through my approach. And you're an old person, okay? Let's just say to make it easy. Hey.
Hello.
Hey. I think I might be at one of the wrong places here. I'm Bobby.
Hi.
I'm the one who's been sitting down with all the teachers and the parents of the high school seniors on down to the Rugrats. Still living at home, but I'm guessing this is not one of those places.
Oh yeah, ours are long gone.
Cool. Well, maybe you could just help me out with my map here then.
Okay.
Trying to skip over all the families like yourself that don't have the high school seniors on down to the Rugrats, that don't need the educational programs anymore. But I wasn't quite sure these guys next door, if I could skip over them, or do they still have any of the high school seniors on down to the Rugrats still living there?
You want to skip over them.
Okay.
And then the next 2 houses.
Okay.
But the 4th one down, they've got kids. They've got a middle schooler and a high schooler, I believe. Okay.
Do you know the mom or dad's name, what I asked for up there? Eye contact, like right now when I ask for the name, like I'm staring them dead in the eye.
I can't think of, we don't
talk to them. Do you know if I could catch them home now, or would like after 5 be better?
Oh, after 5 is when, yeah, sometime later they get home.
Okay, and is there like a vehicle I could look for them to be home, or do they park in the garage?
Well, the dad drives a truck, and mom, they have a white minivan. That's when one you really want to look out for.
Okay, and what about these guys over here? Do you know if I can skip over them? Alright, do you guys get the basic like concept?
Yeah.
4 information, 4 pieces of information that you want to get from every family is, you know, first you want to find out kids, if they have kids or not. Second, you want to find out, you know, older, younger kids. Third, you want to find out what their name is. Well, if they're home. Let's say if they're home first. Or when they're home. 4th is their name. You are 50% more likely to get in a door if you know the name of the person you are knocking on the door of.
People ever tell you the wrong name?
They usually, like, you'll be able to tell, they'll be like, don't write that down though, I'm not 100% sure. Don't write that down. Like, they'll say something, they'll give you an indication. Marley, how much time we got left?
Less than a minute, probably.
Okay, cool. But yeah, other than that, most important things, those are the 4 questions that you ask.
You got 2 minutes.
asking incredibly confidently. Like, make sure when you're asking questions like for names, every time you bring it back to another question, like, look them right in the eye. And just don't be afraid to keep asking.
If you feel creepy about it, then they're going to think that you're creepy about it.
Yeah. But yeah, like, you know, that's what Emily was saying. She's like, I cannot believe people give you that much information. Like, you know, I mean, I will get on one street and they will tell me like everybody else on their street. Everybody else. And I will, like, as long as they're giving me information, I'll keep taking it. And I will just keep asking questions until, like, yeah, I mean, you know, eventually they'll just get in the flow of it. And, oh, when they start getting, like, hesitant, just thank them. You can put that down. Thank them, and they will start giving you more information. Like, oh, you are saving me so much time. I appreciate this so much.
Yeah, say that like multiple times.
A lot. Every single time they start getting a little bit, or just like throw it in there every now and then. That is why they will keep giving you more information, if they feel appreciated. Does that make sense? Because they want to help you out, especially if they didn't buy something from you. I even ask, if I know all of the information of everybody on that street, I will still ask people just because they want to help you out. And they feel like they've done good if they help you out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, leaves them in a good mood.
Yeah, leaves them in a good mood and is a good place to leave in. But
30 seconds.
what questions do you guys have about pre-approach?
Here you go. Hey! Door in the face.
Yeah.
You had one of those?
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Go on to the next one.
It's kind of funny, actually.
No, that's good. You just laugh at it. You just laugh at that and know what it makes sense.
No, here's a legitimate one. No, you walk up and they're not inside
Done.
the house, but they're
Switch.
in the
You want
yard.
to yell at everybody?